Okay, guten Tag. Happy Halloween. Herr Klog here. I just wanted to do a quick lesson to introduce dative to you a little bit. Um, Dative it takes a little bit to wrap your mind around, and it exists in English, sorta, but you don't really have to think about it as much. The thing about with German is we have der, die, and das, three words for the, and all of those make a change when they're in a different part of a sentence or getting different actions from a verb. So I'll try and make this as simple to understand as I can here this morning. Starting with some examples with the verb schenken. Schenken means to give as a gift. We've got geben. We've also got kaufen. For the most part, early on, dative is going to be when someone is getting or receiving something. So in that question, was schenkst du blank Opa zum Geburtstag? What are you giving to your grandpa? If I'm giving grandpa, let's say, a book, yeah, I've got three things there. I've got I, grandpa, and the book. Who's giving? I am. What am I giving? I'm not giving grandpa, I'm giving a book. So the book is the direct object. That's our accusative thing we worked on last year. And it can be tricky on its own. Der goes to den, the other ones stay the same, but it's called accusative. Dative is the person getting or receiving that book. So grandpa. Grandpa is what's called dative. Another word for that is indirect object. So was schenkst du? To show that grandpa is getting it, der words are going to make a change. Die words are going to make a change. So are das words and plurals. But for right now, since we're only talking about people here, I just want to show those two changes, der and die. Der goes to dem, and die goes to der, to show that that person is getting or receiving something. So was schenkst du? Instead of der Opa, we would say dem Opa. What are you giving the grandpa? Dem Opa. Instead of die Tante, it would be der Tante. Instead of die Mama, that would go to der, and der Papa would go to dem. What these endings are doing, what this change does, is shows who's getting or receiving a present. Der Beatrice und dem Mark. I want to show you one more thing. So down here, was schenkst du dem Vati? These have already been changed to show who's getting or receiving, right? Vati, Muti, Opa, Oma, dem, der. In English, we don't say, I give he a book. I give he a book. That doesn't sound right. We would be told to say it differently. In German, we change er to ihm to show that someone's getting something. Instead of er, we say ihm. Reminds us of he to him. Er to ihm. Ich schenke ihm ein Buch. For die Mutti, that would go from sie, she. I wouldn't say I give she a CD. I would say I give her. And in German, the word for her is ihr. Ich schenke ihr eine CD. So was schenkst du dem Opa? Ich schenke ihm eine Armband. Was schenkst du der Oma? Ich schenke ihr Blumen. Just a brief introduction there. We're going to get to know some different ways to do this with a chart. You're not going to have to memorize these just yet. Let me know if you have questions. Dankeschön und schönes Wochenende. Happy Halloween.